Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, January. Oh my gosh, this is the sign of the times around here. It is Thursday, September 4th, 2025. I'm Annika Spalding, the Community Relations Director here at the Amarillo Little Theater, and this is Thursdays at 3, where I go live every Thursday to get you caught up on what's happening this week at ALT. This season, Thursdays at 3 is very generously sponsored by our good friends at Realty Central Services. Cindy Bulla is the owner and broker of Realty Central and is a longtime supporter and champion of ALT. Realty Central is a women-owned full-service real estate brokerage providing unparalleled customer service backed by decades of experience, industry service, and property rights advocacy. So if you're in need of real estate service and you love ALT, and I know that you do, consider using Realty Central Services and head over to amarillo.realestate for more information. On Tuesday and Wednesday this week, ALT hosted auditions for our next Adventure Space production, Misery, directed by Joe Smith. We had a great turnout for auditions, and that cast list will be posted tomorrow, Friday the 5th at noon on our website. Very excited about that show. I'm very excited for my good friend Joe as well. Today, we're going to be talking about all things Frozen, sponsored by Street Toyota, because tonight is preview night. I cannot believe it is preview night for Frozen. We have been talking about this show around here for months and months and months. And we are so excited. I can't believe it. It's finally here. Since tonight is preview night, that means that tickets are buy one, get one free. Hello, buy one, get one free. This is technically their final dress rehearsal, hence the buy one, get one free. But spread the word so we can give this cast a sold out preview performance. They definitely deserve it. I have had the privilege of getting to sit here while Jason and the tech team go through the projections and set the light cues and all of that. And just the little bits that I've seen, I'm not going to lie to you, I teared up today. It was so cool. You're not going to believe the magic that's going to be happening in this theater. If you have kids and you do not bring them to this show, may I have a word? I'm just saying, it is going to be phenomenal. Get your tickets if you haven't already. And if you want to be a little spontaneous, get your buy one, get one free tickets tonight. Our tickets for this show, if you're not a season ticket holder, are a little bit more expensive. So take advantage of the BOGO night and swing by tonight and be spontaneous and come to the theater and see their final dress rehearsal of this show. It is technically a final dress rehearsal, but it's a performance. It's going to be a packed house. Come and see this show. I am so excited. So as I was saying, the box office open to the public for Disney's Frozen with production funding by Street Toyota. Do not miss your chance to secure your seats for this fabulous Broadway musical, kicking off our thrilling 98th season. Wow. At the Allen Shankles main stage, call 806-355-9991 or visit our website to reserve your tickets or become a season member, which I highly recommend today. And big news, ALT's upcoming production of Frozen will have an ASL interpreted show on Saturday, September 13th. That's a week from this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Interpreters will be located on the left side of the theater when you're facing the stage. And while we're on the subject of Frozen, let's talk about ALT's next fundraising opportunity coinciding with Frozen, the ALT Princess Sing-Along, happening here at the Allen Shankles main stage this Saturday, September 6th from 1:30 to 3. Bring your entire family and join Anna, Elsa, and their princess friends, and maybe a couple princes too, for an afternoon of music and magic. Wear your favorite costumes, sing along to your favorite songs, and get ready to let it go with some of your favorite iconic characters. You can even take a picture with the whole gang after it's all over. We are so excited about this fundraiser. Tickets are just $20 for adults and $10 for kids under 16 and under, $10. But hurry, because seats will melt away much faster than summer did. Okay, let's keep going. Let's talk about our Sponsor a Seat campaign. I am so excited about this. I'm going to put this up here. You can preserve your support for ALT's century-long tradition of storytelling by sponsoring a seat in the historic Allen Shankles main stage, commemorated with a permanent plaque elegantly inscribed with your name or the name of a loved one, which will be a lasting tribute to our 100-year legacy, which is only 2 years away. We are so close to that. We're very excited about this Sponsor a Seat campaign. It's been going for about a month now, and they've been flying off the shelves, as it were. We're very excited about this. Here's all the information that you need to know if you want a screenshot. Of course, this is also available on our website, or you can call our box office. They can fill you in on everything that you need to know. We're going to have an example in the lobby. So when you go on our website, this is what it will look like. This is a seat chart of the main stage. But in the lobby, when you come to see Frozen, there is a seat from our main stage sitting out in the lobby that has an example plaque on the right side armrest that you can take a look at so you can get a feel for what your sponsored seat will look like. We're very, very excited about this. Once we get all 453 seats sponsored, we're hoping to take a picture of everyone who sponsored a seat and put that up in the theater somewhere, just as a special commemorative photo of all the people, not all the people, but so many people who love and support ALT. And there are so many. You guys are in droves. There are so many people who support this place, and we're so grateful. So sponsor a seat if you're interested in that. It would make a great dedication to a senior this year, or someone who's passed on who you want to commemorate. We've had a lot of that, which is so, so fun. And there are so many stories that people are telling our box office about why they're sponsoring a seat and the story behind it. We've even had people call who the box office doesn't know who they are, who are telling their story and are so excited to sponsor a seat in our main stage. So this place means a lot to a lot of people. And as we're looking ahead to our next 100 years, we want to commemorate this amazing main stage that we know and love, that holds so many of our fabulous lifetime of memories, while we also look ahead to the future. And there's so many exciting things happening at ALT, and we want you guys to be a part of it, the past, the present, and the future. So consider sponsoring a seat. We can give you all the information in the box office if you call 806-355-9991. We're very excited about that. Okay, signups for Usher and Concession are now open for Frozen, and we need your help, especially tonight, Thursday, September 4th. Thank you so much to everyone who has signed up so far. Like I said, we really need help tonight if you can. If we have an open seat at the performance, any performance that you're helping out with, volunteers can watch the show completely for free. If there is an open seat, it's yours. The sign up link is on the ALT Warriors page, or you can contact our volunteer coordinator, Lissa Guerin, at the information you see on your screen. Our volunteer emails are looking so amazing. Look at that. That is the email that you will get if you get on our email list and you want to sign up and help us out. Those are the emails that you'll get from Lissa. We're very excited about that. So consider helping us out with ushering and concessions. Oh, my good friend Vanessa Hill says, was in a meeting. Oh, is that why you're late, Vanessa? I see you. I see you. How dare you? I'm so glad you're here, Vanessa. Thank you for watching Thursdays at 3 like you always do. I love your support. She says, happy Thursday, sweet friend. Happy Thursday to you. I'm so grateful that you're here. Okay, let's keep going with our volunteer of the week. Okay, congratulations to our good friend Meredith Vasquez. Meredith has been a huge help with our production of Frozen and is an all-around amazing volunteer. I just saw her this week at Misery auditions, and she wasn't there to audition, but to support her good friend, Lindsay Donathan, an amazing volunteer and an amazing friend. We love you, Meredith. We're so, so excited for you. I know you're so excited to see Ben in Frozen. It's going to be so, so great. I know there are lots of parents itching to see their kids in the show. We're very, very excited about it. But let's keep going because I have some very exciting guests today. Please welcome my special guests, cast members of Frozen, Harrison, Stringer, and Brooks Boyett. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hello.
I am so excited to talk to you guys today. I love to start out these interviews by asking about your daytime identities. So Brooks, let's start with you and tell us about what you do during the day when you're not at the theater.
Yeah, I run a nonprofit called Mission 2540. We work with families that live in low-income apartment communities and do stuff for kids and help families with bills and rent and groceries and all that stuff. So that's what I do.
So incredible. I'm honored to know you, Brooks. I just love that. You do such good work. I've known you for a long time, and I'm very proud of you and all the work that you do.
Thank you.
Harrison, what about you? What do you do during the day when you're not?
Harrison.
When I'm not volunteering at ALT, I work at ALT.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm the academy director here, so I oversee our training program for kids in theater, voice, and dance, and it's a blast. I love it.
Love that. I love getting to work with you every single day. And I have a question about that for you later. Brooks, like I said, I've known you since we were little kids at Amarillo College Theater School. So I happen to know firsthand about your extensive background in theater. Harrison, tell us a little bit about how you got started in theater.
Oh, goodness. I got started in theater because I was in first or second grade, and I come from a family of, I'm the youngest of 6 boys, and they all were great at sports, baseball, football, etc. And my parents were trying every sport, and it was not working. I was skipping and whistling down the soccer field.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's try an acting class for this kid. And the rest is kind of history. I joined ALT as a volunteer in 2009. My first show was Cinderella with you.
Yes.
And then joined the academy the following fall. And so I was an academy student for 8 years, and then during that time decided to make it kind of my whole life. So
love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, Brooks, how did you get started? Was Axe your first theater? Anything?
Yeah, I did church stuff, and I liked to perform when I was little. And then I started Axe in high school. Had some friends like, hey, you need to do this with us. And so I did Axe through high school, and then a little in college. We did Secret Garden when you were little and I was in college. And then I took a big long break, and Bethany Fields and Carrie Huckabee were like, you've got to come do theater at ALT. And so I did Anything Goes was my first show with Harrison. He thought it was his last show. I think he's graduating from high school.
Yeah.
ALT has a way, man. We just kind of sneak ourselves back in.
Yeah. And the rest is history. So it's been 8+ years.
Man, that is
9,
so
whatever
cool.
the math is.
Vanessa says, I adore my friend and neighbor Brooks and my amazing friend Harrison. Proud of both of you.
Thanks, Vanessa.
I love Vanessa. She's the best.
Brooks, can you tell us a little bit about who you play in Frozen?
Yeah, I play Wesselton, the Duke of Wesselton. And he's just kind of a little side fun character, brings a little levity every now and then, and maybe he's kind of a bad guy. But it's a really fun character. And so I just get to show up every once in a while and have some fun on stage and then go backstage. It's a great role.
That is a great gig.
Yeah. And he's the only one with an accent. And so it all works out real well.
Oh, wait a minute,
And
everyone. Wait a minute. I have some breaking Broadway news. Breaking Broadway news. You didn't hear it here first, but here to chat with us about his Broadway debut is Tavy Scholes.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Words I am so proud to utter on Thursdays at 3.
Yeah.
I am so excited, Harrison. I wanted to surprise you. I hope that's okay.
I'm amazed. I literally thought, like, why did she skip that? That's crazy. Because I love that section. So.
I've taken a break from doing it, and I thought, you know what? We've had so much going on that I thought, okay, I'm going to sacrifice Breaking Broadway news because we have so much to get to. And, this is a great way to bring it back.
Yeah.
When one of our own makes it on the Great White Way.
Right.
Yes.
We got to bring back Breaking Broadway news. Hi, Tavy.
Hi.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is Tavy Scholes, and he was an Academy student here at ALT. And Tavy, why don't you tell everybody why we have you on today?
Well, I'm going to be making my Broadway debut as the Jeannie Babcock standby here in New York City.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. We are so proud of you. One of the main reasons that I wanted to bring you on here, aside from how incredibly proud everyone here is of you, is to especially let our Academy kids know, kids who are interested in going off, leaving Little Amarillo, Texas, and going off and trying something, trying to get to where you are now, where they can know that it's possible from one of our very own, going out into the world and making it like you have. Do you want to talk a little bit about your time at ALT and about the process of getting this role?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So yeah, I started. I say this even now. I always credited myself as like a choir kid. So like joining ALT, I sort of definitely felt out of my element doing the whole theater thing. But everyone welcomed me with such open arms. I was so grateful to be given a scholarship to take classes at ALT and do shows. I grew up in a like low income household, so theater never felt accessible for people like me. And ALT was a place that I felt supported in doing that. I think it was the Reinhardt scholarship that I got was like the
Yep.
first one. So yeah, I've just been incredibly grateful to ALT for giving me performance opportunities. It was amazing to get to do Aladdin Jr. when we did it in high school. So it just felt so surreal. I had just seen it that year on my first trip to New York City. It was the first show I ever saw on Broadway.
Oh my God.
And I knew then that I was just like, wow, like I have to do this show. So I came back to the city, or I came back to Amarillo, and was just like, I'm going to hit the ground running and really try to make this happen. So after graduating Baylor, moved to Disney, started working in custodial because there was no performing jobs. Started at custodial in Hollywood Studios and just kind of kept auditioning, kept the grind happening. Would come ask Harrison if I could come crash at his apartment in New York for auditions when I could.
Yeah.
And so the first time I auditioned for Genie in Aladdin on Broadway was 2 years ago. I have gone in four separate times since then, probably a total. I mean, amount of times of me going in audition wise, I think this is probably time like I've been in front of these people at least like 16 times.
Oh my
So it's a very like you just keep going, you keep, it might be a no now, you never know, but it's just, encouragement to just keep showing up, keep bringing yourself to it. And that's the thing I would advise definitely young actors is when you get out to auditioning, both in college and beyond, just be yourself. That's what makes you unique. That's what pulls casting directors to you. I remember specifically when I went in for this audition and just gave my best, the director was like, I just love you. I just love your energy and what you bring into the room. And that felt so just affirming because it was just the first time I was like, I'm not going to try to be what they want me to be. I'm just going to be Tavy and bring what I have to the role. And so, yeah, it's been a whirlwind. Like some people know, I was about to embark on the Disney Treasure the day, like literally 12 hours before I was supposed to get on the ship. I got the call to be in the city in like 48 hours to start rehearsal and shave my head bald. And so, yeah, I'm 2 days into rehearsals. We finished the opening of the show last night. And so we're really just hitting the ground running. It's very, very special. I'm so happy I feel like, I mean, I'm making my Broadway debut, but I'm feeling I'm sharing it with so many people that have just supported me over the years. ALT is one of those places. And so I'm definitely feeling the love, but also trying to like stay grounded because it feels unreal. I mean, it's something I have always dreamed of. You never know if it's going to happen. And so the fact that it's happening feels very just surreal. So I'm totally grateful for that.
Tavy, I am so proud of you. I speak for everybody, of course, when I say that. We're just so incredibly proud of how hard you've worked and how much you've persevered to get to where you are. I knew as soon as I saw your announcement that I wanted to get you on Thursdays at 3. I was so happy you were available today since I had Harrison on.
Yeah.
To chat, especially.
Had dinner with his parents last night before rehearsal. Yeah, right before rehearsal. We had dinner last night. It was like, yeah, it was so great.
Oh my gosh.
So, Amarillo's everywhere. It's great. It's wild. Funny enough, actually, the day of this callback, I was at Ripley Greer kind of reading sides, and this lady came, tapped me on the shoulder, and was like, I love your boots. Where are you from? From Texas. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm from Amarillo. She's from Amarillo. Like, it was just like wild. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And so it was, we're everywhere. And I just love that, like, people don't know that the talent in Amarillo really is just incredible. And it doesn't matter if you're from a small town, from a major city like Dallas, whatever, you can do it. You just have to put in the work and just put yourself out there.
That's right. That is so right. I anytime you've watched Thursdays at 3 from far off, wherever it is that you're working at the moment, it has made my day. Anytime you've chimed in and commented and everything. And I'm just so grateful that I know things are really starting to snowball for you. And I'm so grateful that you were willing to hop on today and chat with us. Tavy is such a prime example of why it's so important, really in all areas of life, but at the theater, for us to make as many programs, as many tickets accessible to as many people as possible. This is why we have our scholarships. We have never turned anyone away who couldn't pay for classes at ALT. Please spread the word about that. This is why we have our Checkout ALT library program, making library, use your library card to check out tickets to come and see shows at ALT. We want to make sure that we are as accessible to as many people as possible. And there are so many people here in Amarillo and the surrounding areas who don't know that we're here. We haven't reached them yet, and we're trying really hard to do that. Tavy, I am just so incredibly proud of you. So what is happening right now with rehearsals? Do you have a put-in rehearsal?
Yeah, my put-in is on the 18th, so about 2 weeks. It's fast and furious. I tried on the costumes yesterday, makeup, everything. It's like, saw the show. It's fast.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So do you have any, you probably don't know now when you might go on. It's probably,
well, I will start my coverage October 14th.
Okay.
So,
Oh my gosh, that is so soon. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Tavy, I'm so proud of you. Harrison, do you want to say anything?
It's still so surreal to me. I mean, Tavy and I, like, being in senior company classes and like, I don't know. It's so crazy. One of my best friends ever growing up, and seeing him living the dream now it's the best feeling in the world. And it is reminding me of the importance of the work that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so excited.
Okay, you're getting me going too.
It's incredible. I couldn't be more proud. And I love you so much.
Oh, I do want to plug your Academy director here. My first ever musical I ever auditioned was for The Wizard of Oz, and I just knew I was going to be the Tin Man. I mean, I told everyone at school. Cast list came out. I was Winky. I was pissed, but Harrison was the Tin Man, and so I decided, instead of being a grump about not getting the role I wanted, I was just going to go watch it. And watching Harrison do the role, like, and everything that he's ever done, I watched, just being like, I learned so much from him. And I think that's why we became fast friends. Was it never felt competitive. It always just felt like we were supporting each other. I learned so much from Harrison. I remember I even told his parents last night, I went to visit him at Boston Conservatory, watch him in acting classes there. Like, you guys are so lucky to have him as your Academy director. The talent that he possesses, the passion that he has for each of you, it just speaks volume to his character and his love for the art form. And so, yeah, I share this with Harrison because he's been there with me through it all. And so, yeah, just so grateful. And I love you too.
Oh my gosh, I love you both so much. And Tavy, I hope you remember every single day, when it's wonderful and when it's hard, that you have a treasure trove of people behind you, supporting you, who are so proud of the work that you're doing. And we couldn't be more proud of you. We're just keep going, buddy. Keep going. We're so impressed with you. And I hope at some point we can bring you in to chat with our Academy kids and encourage them. I'm sure that'll happen at some point, but just know every single day that your hometown and your home theater are so behind you. And we're so inspired by everything that you're doing. And it's a lot of hard work to get to where you are. And I'm so impressed and proud of you. I hope you feel the love even after the newness of all of this wears off, when life keeps happening
right.
in the daily grind of it all, that
Yeah.
I hope you remember how incredibly special this is and how incredibly special you are. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me on.
Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that you were free and that you were willing to hop on and chat with us. Just remember how much we love you and stay in touch, please.
Absolutely. Will do.
Okay, we love you, Tavy.
All right.
Congrats, Tavy.
Love you.
Thank you. Love you.
Oh my gosh, Harrison, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I told him yesterday, I was like, I'm going to surprise Harrison. Don't say anything.
Evil.
Oh my gosh. I know I am
First
evil.
time I've cried on Thursdays at 3, or maybe anyone has ever.
Yeah. Should I become one of those shows? Oh my gosh.
Harrison, this is your life, and we'll bring more people out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh, Amanda Johnson says, "Oh, I love this. Congrats to Tavy. Love to see Academy kids out there making it happen. And we are so blessed to have Harrison." Amen to that, Amanda. Amen to that. And I know Amanda is so excited, just like Meredith is, to see their kids shine in the show tonight. So exciting. Okay, so before we had our breaking Broadway news, Brooks was telling us about the Duke of Wesselton. Harrison, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character in Frozen?
Yeah, I play Prince Hans of the Southern Isles. He's someone visiting for the coronation of Elsa, as she's newly crowned queen. And during the coronation ball and ceremony, it's a little bit of love at first sight with Princess Anna, Elsa's sister. And he's an interesting character. He is a bit of an opportunist, and is as the show goes on, you might see that his intentions aren't what they seem. I don't
Excellent.
I feel like everyone's seen the film, but I'm trying not to spoil it just in case.
Just in case you haven't seen the film from 2015, we want to make extra sure that we don't do any spoilers. Brooks, I'm curious, what keeps you coming back to perform at ALT? What is it about ALT?
Yeah, I mean, I just love the place, love the people. It's just a close-knit, wonderful group of people, and it's really fun just to see something. I mean, just like this show was so big, and just to see in the 5 or 6 weeks, however long ago we auditioned, it going from that to what's about to go on stage tonight, and the team that it takes. There's just, everybody has a place, you know, whether you're backstage, or you're running the lights, or you're helping people do quick changes, or you're on stage as a lead. Everybody's got a part, and it's all vital. And so it's I just like that whole process of putting it all together. And it's also fun just to give people a little joy in their life. And you know, the world's hard enough, and just to come to the stage and get a little joy, and have some fun, and be entertained. It's a special thing to be a part of.
Oh man, I couldn't agree more. I was just talking last week about how ALT is it's like an adult playground. It's such a great opportunity. I mean, obviously there's kids on stage too, but it's such a great opportunity to play, I think, with responsibilities and, you know, our lives, our daily lives. It can be so easy to kind of keep your head down and nose to the grind. And it's so nice to walk into ALT if you're performing on stage, and even if you're working backstage, to be a part of kind of the whimsy of it all. Of course, that depends on what show you're working on. Misery might not be as whimsical as
might not be as whimsical. And also, this is the only place that gives me an excuse to grow a mustache, and my wife has to say it's okay. I've had it for like
no-go from
Sunny.
Yeah,
like 3 of my last 4 shows, I think I've had to grow a mustache. I really like it, but she does not. So this is a good excuse. Sorry, babe. Jason said.
I have to. Oh my gosh. Travis says, Brooks, you should really keep that mustache year round. Yeah. It's a great look for you. Sunny's going to come for Travis.
Yeah.
Gabe says, yeah, nice stash, Brooks.
Thank you, Gabe.
You've got support.
I do have the support.
Yeah. Harrison, talk to me about, I mean, gosh, you work here. You are also volunteering to perform. So with so little spare time, why do you keep coming back to perform at ALT? I mean, sometimes you would think working here, you'd be like, I'm clocking out and I'm peacing out.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a testament to the, like, just the environment that we make in any rehearsal room here, or in our shows. Like, it's just obviously, like you said, I spend so much time here, but I still find myself wanting to spend my free time here, just because it's the most uplifting place in town. I mean, it's the one of the only places where anybody can walk through these doors exactly who they are and be celebrated for that. And I just to be part of that is so I love it. It's a pleasure every day. And the fact that it truly is a community theater, that every single one of these people is doing the same thing, is working their jobs all day and is tired and is still coming just for the benefit of other people's entertainment, is just, it's such a gift to our community.
I agree wholeheartedly. That's why I love to talk about people's daytime identities, because these are not paid performers, other than the staff and the orchestra. It's all volunteer based. And so it's so incredible to me that people can, run a nonprofit and teach and be doctors and all of these things that they do, and then show up to the theater and put on a completely different identity. But everyone is all in. That's what's so cool about ALT, is these are volunteers who are, it's almost even more dedication than if you were getting paid, because to dedicate this much of your time without a penny in your bank account from ALT, you really have to love it. You really have to care about what you're doing, and people around here really do. And it's so cool to see. I love what you were talking about, Brooks, with watching a show go from nothing on stage. There is nothing happening. We've got our scripts in our hands. There's no lights. There's no bells and whistles, nothing, to what I'm seeing right now. It's very cool my office is in the light booth, for those of you who don't know. So I have a great vantage point to see the day-to-day happenings of what's going on. And it has been a journey. It's been a real journey. And I think that's why I got choked up today when Jason was showing me some of the projections. It was during Let It Go. And it was just so unbelievable to see that. And it just made me so proud being on staff here at ALT to watch. I know how many people it took to come together to make what I was watching happen. And I hope people remember that when they come and see the show. This took hundreds of people to make it happen.
My mom got to go to the dress rehearsal last night. And so she had never been a part of the rehearsal process. And she texted this morning. She said, I had no idea how much it took, how much went into that, and how many people were there that weren't on stage. Like, it's a pretty cool thing to see.
Yeah, very cool. Jeff Wyrick says, opening night, if you fancy a candy or a mint, unwrap it now.
Listen,
Jeff Wyrick.
You got to laugh at that line every time it's said over the PA system. You have to laugh out loud, even though it's not funny. It's a running gag we have.
It's a running gag.
If you're near Jeff, he's going to laugh for you.
Carla Bristow says, for sure, this is our AD for Frozen. For sure, I've worked more hours at the theater this week than my actual job. I have no doubt about that, Carla. Absolutely no doubt. Can you guys tell us, and I don't know how much either of you have worked with him, but can you tell us about working with our guest choreographer, Jonathan Ragsdale, what that's been like?
Oh my gosh, he's incredible.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He has such a clear vision, and he's so dedicated to storytelling through movement that every single thing that any of us do is motivated and is contributing to the overall world and to the story. We're not just dancing for dancing's sake, and it just happens to look beautiful at the same time. And his associate Drew, they say that they're kind of they're such a great team because Jonathan looks at the big picture, the storytelling, and Drew is so great about precision and making everything perfect in the right place, that it's truly the best of both worlds there. And some of the numbers, all of the numbers just look so amazing.
Yeah. And, we're not professional dancers, and the Academy kids are like great. We've got some people that are great. You've got Beth, or you got Zach, or you got people that can dance, and you got people like me that it takes a lot to remember choreography. Thankfully, I only have like a couple dances, but he breaks it down real well to where it's not just well choreographed, it's well taught, and so everyone knows what they're supposed to do, and you're not going to get away with pretending like you know what you're going to do, because they'll see it. And so but it's been a great, I'm limited in the amount of choreography I have, but it's been a great process.
That is so great. Brooks, while you were talking, it just hit me that in May of this year was 30 years since we did Secret Garden.
Oh wow. Wow.
Wow.
It just hit me
Yeah.
while
That
you were
was
talking. I was like, that's going to age us. But anyway,
I know, like you were. I thought of that last week. You were talking about, oh, I was in Cinderella and Harrison was this little kid. When I was in Secret Garden, Annika was this little kid,
yeah.
and the first time she sang, I was like, oh, she's pretty good. It's kind of like Ben. Like you hear Ben
Yeah.
singing he has a part where he sings in Frozen, and it's like, oh man, I told Harrison I'm really jealous. I wish I could sing like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so as adults, we're all really busy with, we kind of touched on this earlier, but I'm wondering if you guys have anything to add. We're all super busy with, laundry lists of responsibilities and things like that. Why is it beneficial to volunteer your time that is very limited already on a project like this and at a place like ALT?
I mean, I would say, if you look at it, really, the world as we've gotten more technologically advanced, I think people have gotten a lot more isolated.
Yeah.
You can sit on your phone or your computer and talk to the world and not interact with anybody and get in your own little bubble of a world.
Yeah.
And this gets you out of that place where it's almost like automatic friends. You have to become friends and get along because we're with each other
Mhm.
for hours at a time, especially the last week. It's just like I've seen Harrison more than my family.
Yeah.
And so you get out of that comfort zone of yourself, and you meet people from all walks of life, from all different backgrounds, that you might not meet in just your everyday life. And so it forces that. And we're social creatures, and we need. I think that's been part of the problem with the world is we've gotten so online that we're not socially face to face, and I think it's a real powerful thing to do. So yeah, get out and move some set pieces around, and you get to meet some brand
Yeah.
new people.
I love that. What about you, Harrison?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I echo all of that, and it's just so rewarding to the rewards you get for dedicating this much time are tenfold of
Yeah.
just of seeing that final picture, of seeing the thing that you all created together. We always say it's such a team sport. It's like the adult football league, but for people that don't want to run. Like, like you can
AFL for non-athletes.
like you can just get that same like camaraderie, and you really, every show you become this well-oiled machine that figures out the best way to work together. I always say, like, if you had a camera backstage, I think it would be just as fascinating as what's happening on stage, because there's the way that people flow and move around each other with giant set pieces and costume changes happening over here. It's just like you work so cohesively together. You have to that you can take it into any other aspect of your life and be a better person for it. It's so rewarding.
And also for sure, like this one, Harrison and I just get to sit in the wings, and we get to watch Kason sing "Let It Go," and we get to watch what happens during that song. And then there's which is it's just an incredible. You just got to see it. It's
Yeah.
incredible. And then there's a song uh, that Sterling and Kason sing, Anna and Elsa sing a duet, and we'll just sit there and just stare and watch it because it's I think it's the highlight of the show.
Mhm.
That they sing. It's not in the movie. It's in the Broadway version, and it's incredible. And when you're in a show, you get front row seats every night, and you just get to watch it from the wings, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite things when I hear volunteers talking about, who are in the show, who talk about their favorite moments in the show and where they find themselves drifting backstage every single night at the same time, because we're talking about castmates who have seen this part of the show 100 times and appreciate the talent and the work that's gone into it so much that you're finding your little spot backstage to make sure you catch it every single night. I really, really love that. It just shows how much you guys appreciate the art form, appreciate your castmates, appreciate the talent and everything that went into making those moments happen.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah. Or when they sing "Love Is an Open Door," there's 30, the entire cast is dancing in the wings, and you can see each other across, because like, who doesn't love is an open door? Like, if you don't know that song, then you probably live under a rock, I would think.
For sure.
Like, and so everyone is dancing and singing and doing their own version of it backstage. That's the fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Andrew Hawkins, our sound man, says the creative and technical direction, as well as the talent on stage, is so mind-blowing. I lost focus multiple times first rehearsal because my jaw was on the floor. Love that. Andrew, and we're so grateful for everything that you're doing. Andrew is absolutely amazing. We're so grateful for him. Kaylin Phillips says, everyone is so welcoming and sweet. There's not a better place to be. I am so grateful for your comment, Kaylin, and we're grateful for all the work you do to help us out at ALT. Talk to me about the costumes, because the costumes for this show, we're talking about a $20,000 rental on top of everything that amazing Joni Norris, our costume coordinator, is doing backstage to make this show shine and make it look as beautiful as it is. Talk to me about your costumes. What is that like?
Well, it's an eternal winter taking place in September. It's a little warm.
What's the high today? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, these are great costumes, which means they're well made and they're thick. The costumes are amazing. They look great on stage. Harrison and I think we feel kind of bad because we only have one. Like, it gets cold and we put on something to make us warmer. Everybody else is crazy costume changes, but the costumes are, I mean, from little Annas all the way up to, I mean, it's amazing. It's some of the coolest costumes I've seen, I think.
Really stunning
that we've had here.
Yeah,
I would agree. They're truly some of the best costumes that have ever been on our stage, in my opinion. Like, they're amazing. But it is really funny that everyone's like shivering on stage while drenched in sweat. Like, ooh.
Act colder. We're trying.
Oh my God, it's a cold sweat, I promise. I promise. And talk to me a little bit about our amazing music director, Jen Akins. I know she's worked so incredibly hard, and I got to chat with her at the Producer's Circle Little Lobby concert, and she was raving about this cast. And she always talks about the company of Waitress and the ensemble and how great they were vocally. And she was saying this ensemble is right on par with that. Just it's always so nice when because it's difficult when you're singing with other people to hold your harmony in place. It is so difficult. And apparently this show has unbelievable difficult music and harmonies. Harrison, can you talk about your experience with Jen in this show?
Yeah, Jen has, the way that she's leading an 11-piece orchestra and 30 singers on stage, I'm just constantly amazed. I'm like, could not wrap my head around it. But this music is so, it's deceptive, because I mean, a lot of us know all of the songs from the movie, right? But when you start to look at it on the page and really looking at the harmonies and stuff, it's like, and the rhythms, like we're thrilled when there's a song that is in 4/4 time, that isn't like changing meter constantly. Like, and of course, adding on dancing and all of the other things that we're doing on stage to that, it's a challenge, but man, it sounds good. I was so excited to get microphones at the beginning of the week to just really like bring out how amazing that sound is. But yeah, Jen she's a genius. She's amazing. And she's playing 100 instruments herself. She's playing piano and conducting, but also she has computer programming that's playing nearly 100 instruments throughout the show.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, and it's incredible.
And then somehow she can know if someone was off there. And like she hears, like, which is just to her credit. Like, you can't get away with being a little off or whatever. She hears all, and it's an amazing talent. I wish I had. And then she can correct you with such kindness, and then she's the best.
Yeah, you can't be mad because she's she's
like
dear little.
Okay.
Yeah. Kaylee Hart says Jen leading with such kindness too. She is so wonderful. Yes, she is.
Just get a sweet little text message from her. Hey, I just want to know. Can you do this? Yeah. Yes,
I noticed it even though I was doing 5,000 other things. So if you could just fix that.
But
Is there?
just to talk about our ensemble, like really,
Yes.
the work they have to do, I feel guilty. Like they are dancing in heavy costumes, and then they're quick changing and coming out and dancing, playing different characters, and while sounding good and looking good, and you know, they don't get all the credit, and they're what makes the show. They take it from good to like really, really, really great.
Yeah.
There is nothing like a fantastic ensemble in a show. It really does take the show from here to way up here.
Yeah.
And I just want to shout out the Academy kids that are in the ensemble are true leaders in that ensemble. Like they are, you won't even be able to tell that there are high school kids mixed in there with adults. Like they are absolutely crushing it.
Good job, Academy kids. We are so proud of you. I'm sure one day I'll have several of them on the Breaking Broadway News section. If I haven't gone home to watch my stories by then. Is there anything else you guys want our audience to know ahead of coming and seeing Frozen?
I think I would say, you know, it's not. Yes, kids need to come see it. I mean, it's great because it's from Frozen. But it's a great story for everybody. The performances it's good theater. It's not kids theater. It's not theater for kids. We have kids and teens in the show doing a story from Disney, and it's for adults. And it's I mean, I think it'll touch you. There's some powerful moments in there. It's funny, but it's also there's some real touches about, you know, just about sisterly love, and it's a powerful story. So I think everybody should come see it.
I love that message, Brooks, that it's got kids in it and kids will love it, but it's not specifically for kids.
Right.
I mean, I love that because it's so important when you see Disney in front of a show's title. It's very easy to assume that it's something beneath your age bracket. So I definitely appreciate that. What about you, Harrison?
Yeah, I was going to say something really similar. I didn't think I would like the show itself as much as I do. It really is a beautiful show and so well written. I had plenty of chances to see it when I was living in New York or in Boston and traveling to New York. Like there were many times where I could have gotten a ticket to go see it, and I was like, you know, the movie's good. It's that cartoon, whatever. But with a whole almost hour added from the hour and a half long movie, like you can really dive into the characters more and more of the story and the backgrounds of all of them, and really get a fuller understanding of the story itself. And it really is such a timeless, beautiful story of love and it's so if you're like, oh, that cartoon movie, I don't want to go see that, like you're wrong. I'll just tell you that. Like it really is. This is, and I hesitate to say, a more mature adaptation of it. Not that there's anything mature about it.
Right.
It's for kids, but it delves so much deeper and really dives into the richer themes of the story. It's there's something for everyone for sure.
Yeah, and I want to make sure to let everyone know this is not a carbon copy of the Disney movie. There are different songs in this show. The classic songs that you know and love are, of course, in the show, but there are added songs that are not in the movie. Just what Harrison was saying, it dives a little bit deeper into the story where you can get a better feel for these characters. Do not miss your chance to see Frozen. It's playing tonight all the way up until September 21st here at the Alan Schenkel's main stage. We are so excited to produce this show. And I want everyone to know, you may not be traveling around seeing community theater in other places. Let me tell you, it's not good. It's not good a lot of places. I'm just going to be real honest with you. We have a real gem here in Amarillo. The fact that there aren't any theaters unless you drive at least a couple of hours around here. I mean, there are other places where you can go and see shows, of course. I'm not knocking anybody else in town, but there is such a special atmosphere here at ALT. We love it here. We love our community. This is a little microcosm of our community right here at ALT. We're hoping to grow that microcosm even more, to include even more members of our community, but there is such tremendous talent here. You saw our former Academy student is heading to Broadway. It happens and it's real. And it happens because we care about what we're doing here. We want to tell beautiful stories. We want to do it in an artistic way. We want to put on shows that are here for everyone. We just closed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and now we're opening Frozen, and then we just auditioned for Misery. We're trying to give you guys a whole smattering of life up here at ALT. So make sure to come and get your tickets for Frozen. Call our box office at 806-355-9991 to get your tickets. You can get them online as well. And this is our 98th season. We've got a ton of shows on the docket this season. Do not miss it. Get your season tickets. But I want to thank my special guests, Harrison and Brooks, for joining me today, especially when you're so busy. I'm so grateful to you. Like I said, get your tickets for Frozen and come and see these incredibly talented performers. And don't forget to sign up to help with ushering in concessions. If you want more information on how you can do that, follow our ALT Warriors page on Facebook. That's where we post all of our volunteer signups. We also get on our email list if you're not already. Lissa Guerin can help you with that in our box office. And get your tickets for the Disney Princess Sing-Along this Saturday from 1:30 to 3. It's going to be very exciting. All your favorite princesses will be there. We're very excited about that. Y'all have a great weekend, and you guys have a happy opening. I'm so grateful you joined me today.
Thank you, Annika.
Bye.